I was thinking about changing that fucking tune, but it's kind of catchy now, and it's like a staple. It's like the elevator music. Every time it's playing, I'm like whistling along. And the music I'd want to put on anyway is always copyrighted on YouTube, so I'd get demonetized anyway. That's the one thing that sucks about YouTube is you can't put like good music behind any videos because it's all copyrighted. It's fucking retarded. I don't know why you could do it on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, but on fucking YouTube, it's a fucking problem. I don't know how Instagram figured it out, but YouTube can't fucking figure it out. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. All right. Series until shooting the breeze. We're waiting for Lee. I sent him the link. Let's see if he messaged me back. He should be jumping on. Yeah, we'll give him some time. It's the gays. It's the gays. You know how far? Screw you, man. Yes. So I had a bit of a crazy weekend. I actually had to go to a wake. Good friend of my father's who recently died. My father died in 2004. These two guys were really close. I don't think any of you know my background unless you watched my other channel. But I'm not going to mention any names, but he was probably one of my father's closest friends. And he was a captain in the Bonanno crime family, and he actually just died, which is kind of sad. And what was sad is that my father died before he made captain. He was actually a made man, but my father was alive, but he was never alive to see him make skipper. Just in and out of fucking. They were typical street guys. I don't know why I'm not talking about bodybuilding yet because I'm waiting for Lee. But yeah, it was kind of sad because I was there with his kids, and his kids are my age. And my father died in 2004, and he, according to his kids, he would still talk about my father to the day he died. Talked about how much he missed him, how much he loved him. Yeah, it's fucking sad part of life. True sad part of life. But anyway, today we are waiting for Lee. Let me see. Okay. Oh, there we go. He's jumping on now. But thank you, P. Priest. Thank you. I'm looking swole. That's right, baby. I've been trying to hit it pretty hard. I got going on vacation in about a month for my birthday at the Bahamas. So I've been trying to get in shape. And then after that is Nashville with Lee. And then I might be going on a third vacation in September because this year is my birthday. It's a big birthday. So we will be celebrating accordingly. Don't ask. No, I'm not going to ask him about that. I will invite Holly. I will invite Bo on next Monday, and you could ask him directly. Holly is intrigued with Bo Lewis's pictures on Instagram, as we all are, apparently. Sweet Jesus. I don't know how he puts those pictures up, and it's on. I don't know. I think he's part moose. I think from the waist down, Bo Lewis has some moose blood in him, and it all went to his dick, apparently. Sweet Jesus. Holy shit. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that. John, also, I ordered your shirt, and your shirt should be on its way. I ordered it this weekend, and your shirt should be on its way with the new logo. I ordered one for you, and I also ordered one for what's his name? He's a bodybuilder. I forget his name all the time. I asked him to come on, but he couldn't come on because, let's see, he couldn't come on because of his job. He doesn't do interviews because of his particular job. The fuck is his name? Mr. R_RPG. You know the dude. He's a fucking monster. This guy. This fucking gorilla. He's a fucking beast. This guy. You know? He couldn't come on because of his job, so I sent him a shirt because he was nice enough to get back to me and say, I would love to come on, but I can't. Because of his job, he cannot do any kind of interviews. But he said he loved the show and he loves me and Lee. So I was like, all right, I sent him a shirt. Oh, did you? You wore your shirt today? I have to send you a new one, Holly. Remind me, because I have a new logo now. So I have to send you a new one with a logo. The logo is actually pretty cool. I think the new logo is pretty cool. Every once in a while, you need a little bit of an update. So it, logo. I'm going to be putting more shorts up as well on the YouTube channel. And I'm going to be doing Ron Gordon. Yes, you're right. I am sorry, Forrest. You're right. Exactly. Ron Gordon. I asked him to come on, but he said he wasn't able to because of his job. But he was really cool when I spoke to him. So I sent him, at least let me send you a shirt. So I sent him a shirt. Nobody, I don't charge for shirts. If you want like the jerseys, those are expensive. Unfortunately, I got to charge you for the jerseys, but a t-shirt, like basically if somebody just wants a t-shirt and it's 1 or 2 t-shirts, I'm not going to let you pay, if you're ordering, 5 t-shirts, then, it gets expensive. But, Sean, what you can do is just hit me up on Instagram and let me know what size you are and let me know, your address and your full name, and I will send you a shirt. They're made to order because I don't move a lot of shirts. So it doesn't make sense to me to buy 300 shirts. It's not like I'm this huge podcast where everybody's buying T-shirts. So if, 1 or 2 of my, loyal family members, as I refer to you guys aren't fans or followers, you're a family. If 1 or 2 of my family members wants a shirt, then just hit me up on Instagram. I'll send it to you. I appreciate it, guys. You really don't know how much it means to me that you guys are here every week and you guys watch me and Lee and whoever else, and also that you wear my shirt, you wear my apparel at the gym where people could see it. It really it means a lot to me. So yes, thank you. Oh, and here he is.
Oh yes,
the man of the hour, the man with the power. What's up?
I feel like I'm burning up. I got a runny nose. Just said to Rachel, I feel like I'm burning up. I've had
you're getting sick.
You know all my problems. I've had the runs going to the toilet, so I must have some bug.
Thank you, Angel. Yes, I'm hoping that it will be huge soon. Yeah, that sucks, man. I know how it is when people get sick. How you doing, man? How's everything going?
Apart from feeling a bit off, because this morning I took Rachel to work. I thought I'll come home, I'll go to the gym later. So I come home, had 2 meals, went back to the gym, and felt worse.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's happened to me. That's happened to me where you just go. I'm gonna just fucking fight through it, and you go, I should have never went to the fucking gym.
I know.
Did you ever go to the gym with like a slight headache, and then you get out of the gym?
Touch wood. I've never had a headache my whole life. Touch wood.
Get the fuck out of here.
Never had a headache or a migraine.
Even when you were hungover?
Never. No.
Wow, you're a lucky man. I get them fucking twice a week. Jesus.
Yeah, I've heard some people get those really bad migraines too. They've got to get shots. Yeah.
Yeah, I get those too.
Touch wood. My mum gets them. My sister's had them, but I've never had a headache. No.
There have been times I've gone to the gym with a slight headache and I go, I'm just going to fucking fight through it. And by the time I leave, a pounding headache. I'm like, I should have stayed home.
I've been told I'm a headache sometimes.
Yeah, not for me. Well, sometimes when you show up drunk, but so Lee loves to mow his huge amount of property on his lawnmower and send me videos of him drinking while he's mowing, and it's fucking hilarious.
It is, isn't it? I should start doing like daily diaries from the drunk. We'll just call it the drunken farmer or something, and I'll just talk shit while I'm driving around.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. It's I even show my wife and she laughs. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But how are you're not going to the Arnold UK this week, right?
No.
Okay.
I spoke to Sid. I think they're starting to organize my stuff for FIBO, which is next month, the following month.
Okay, good. And once again, I gotta hit Sid up to see what hotel you're staying at in
I
Nashville.
still haven't said. I still don't know myself.
Unbelievable. So yeah, because Wednesday I invited a bunch of people on, Xavier and Kenton, to talk about the Arnold UK.
Yes, yes.
So that should be pretty cool. But
What day is that on? That's on Saturday over there, isn't it?
yeah, I think well, there's 6 hours. There's 6 hours ahead of me. So it'll be on Saturday. It'll just be late. It'll just be
everyone's behind me.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody's fucking behind you. That's right. So they're even more behind you. Holy shit.
Yeah, I tell you, it's hard to be a leader, John.
I know. Yeah, right. That's hard. So yesterday I was in the gym and I was getting really irritable because I was watching these personal trainers and they
don't know what they're doing. Or do you ever listen to them when they're telling their clients something and you're like, what the fuck are you on about when you listen to them? It's like they're trying to sound really scientific and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's unbelievable. First of all, okay, now let me preface by saying not all personal trainers, there obviously are really good personal trainers, you know, but the really good personal trainers aren't going to be in Retro or LA Fitness or Planet Fitness, you know, they're not going to be there. Okay. So
judgment-free zone, John.
Yeah, exactly. So yesterday I was thinking, I was like, what is the fucking problem with personal trainers? What happened?
My wife took her pants off.
Oh, ooh, very nice.
Just changing out of her work clothes into some track pants.
I do. You know what's funny? I do that too when my wife takes her clothes off. I'm like,
I know, but when I do that, then she just gives me a look like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
What look did you give me? What a smile. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Never mind. Forget it.
Like the smile that, look, you're not going to get it.
Yeah. So I was in the gym and I was getting like annoyed of these personal trainers. And then I came home and I did some thinking. I'm like, what is the major problem with personal trainers? And I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the biggest problem. Well, the first problem is it's very easy to become a personal trainer. That's number one, right? It's really easy. Like all the major accredited personal training certifications you could get, if you study full time, you can get within 4 weeks. And it's most of them are open book on a fucking on your laptop. You don't even have to. Yeah. And so it's not like you know, very difficult. The other thing is there's a couple of things, right? The majority of people that go into a gym and want to get back in shape, they don't ask about the person's credentials. They just go, "You're a personal trainer? Okay, you sign me up." So I look at it like this: like if I need plumbing work done in my house, right? And the first guy comes and he's 28 years old. And I say, "How long have you been a plumber?" And he goes, 2 years. And he comes in and he doesn't have his tools and he doesn't have his work truck. And, I just could be like,
"Hey, he might only need one spanner and some plumbing tape, mate. He could be gifted."
Exactly.
He could be like the gift, Phil Heath. Some people come in, they just have the genetics for plumbing. So he might know what to do. He doesn't need all those tools, John. He's like the MacGyver of plumbing. Plumbing tape and a wrench. That's all he needs.
That's all he needs. Yeah.
He can fix anything.
So I feel like, thanks for coming. Get the fuck out of my house. Thanks anyway. But the guy that shows up that's been a plumber for 20 years and he's got his truck and it says fucking, Russo and Sons since 1990.
And he's hating life and he hates doing the job. And he complaining. "Oh fuck! If I see another sink again or blocked toilet, oh fuck it,
I'm gonna kill somebody." Yeah, and he's walked in and he's exhausted and he just came from another.
But those ones normally do a good job because they don't want to come back, even though they could make more money. They're like, "I'm going to fix this fucking thing, so I'm not coming back to do it again."
Then I'm like, "You got the job," but for some reason, personal trainers are the only trade where people don't fucking ask how long you've been doing it. And the majority of the personal trainers at both gyms that I go to, one of them is Gold's, they're under 30 years old.
Yeah.
I just,
I was at a gym once. Sorry to cut you off, but I was just training with my friends sometimes, and the young girl at work that come over and goes, "Oh, Lee, I just need to ask, you're not training these people, are you?" I'm like, "No, they're training with me. Why?" "Oh, just because you're not a certified trainer, you can't be training people."
yeah.
I went, "Oh, okay. I guess I
for
don't know what I'm
insurance.
doing." The
Yeah,
good thing.
That's for insurance purposes for the
I
gym.
know, I know, but it's like,
But
how dumb.
have
What's the
you ever?
difference?
The best is, have you ever, like, this happens to me all the time. I don't know, it probably doesn't happen to you, but it happens to me where personal trainers will try to approach me to train me. Have you ever had a personal trainer that doesn't know who you are and tries to approach you to train you?
I had a young kid once want to tell me how to train my biceps properly.
Are you fucking serious?
Mm.
What did you say to him?
My actual words to him was, "Is that what you do?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "Well, I think I'll stick to what I'm doing."
Did he ever figure out who you are?
I don't know, because I was doing something with the curl or something. I remember he come over and goes, "If you keep your arm a bit more by your side and when you curl it up, do this and that." I'm like, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah."
Oh,
I said,
Jesus.
"Is that what you," and I just looked at his arms. That's what I said. "Is that what you do?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I think I'll stick to what I'm doing."
It's so funny because
Like me
what
going to tell Tom Platts how to squat and do legs.
right,
Hey, Tom,
right.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let me tell Ronnie Coleman how to get a big back. Oh my
Mm.
God. Give me a fucking break.
Well, I did go to help a kid one day too. He's actually in the gym. He was going to do 3 plates on the incline bike, and he doesn't look that strong. But then again, don't judge a book by its cover. Some people are naturally
sometimes, yeah.
strong when they. And I watched him. He takes the 3 plates off, and he just goes, "Yeah,
Oh
yeah."
yeah, I've seen that.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, he's doing it. Then he did another set. So when I was, I said, "Yeah, it's good you can lift that weight off." I said, "But if you maybe go back to 2 plates and just bring it down more, you'll get more out of it." You know what he looked at me and said?
What?
"This is how Ronnie Coleman does it." I went, "Okay,
Okay, that's how Ronnie Coleman does.
bye.
That's how Ronnie Coleman does. Oh
Good
God.
luck."
I'll be honest with you. A lot of times I get to the gym
I
right
don't help
after.
people no more. I don't help them anymore.
Yeah. A lot of times I get to work. I get to the gym. Listen to me. Right after work at between 3 and 4 o'clock, because I go right after work a lot of times.
That's when it's starting to pick up.
Yeah, and that's when the young kids are there. They just come out of high school. And I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I do help them. And 9 times out of 10, they're very happy that somebody's trying to help them. But the other problem I see with personal trainers, and I kind of understand why they do this, but this is a problem with personal trainers, is they need steady money coming in. They need steady clientele. So let me explain. When you train regular people, they want not people like us that want to see gains and grow and whatever. When you train regular people, they want a positive experience when you train them.
And they want a therapist too, because you got to listen to all their bullshit.
Right. Yeah. So there's a couple of things that actually happen. They want a positive experience. So they really don't want you to train them too hard. They want to believe they went to the gym and they want you to train them hard. And so the personal trainer has to actually make them believe that they did a good job and they trained hard and so on and so forth. But really, you're keeping it very mild. And at the same time,
great job. Well done. Looking great. Fantastic.
Yes.
You're going wonderful today, Jen. Oh my God, you're looking great.
That's exactly right. And they do this intentionally because they want them to come back, especially the women, Yeah. And again, like you said, you have to be sociable, you have to be likable, you have to be, so when they keep coming, and another thing is if they want a meal plan and you tell them what to eat and they're coming back and you don't see any progress, you really can't get on their ass about no progress, because they don't want to believe that they're not making progress. They want a positive reinforcement. They want to think that they are making a lot of progress. They want to think that they are doing well. So the personal trainer, his job is really just to keep the clientele coming back, even though there's no fucking progress whatsoever. So you can't be like, a Milos or aceto going, what the fuck are you doing? Didn't I tell you what to eat? And you're not, you can't do that. Maybe to a more advanced lifter.
Yeah. Well, an average person, if they wanted to lose weight, you maybe could if it was like a woman or guy, because if you can get someone that was overweight and they do drop weight, then other people in the gym go, oh my God, look at Meryl over there. She's lost 30 pounds. He must know what he's doing. Then you might get some more clients if they see one client really coming down good.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
So you feel Meryl full of Clen and fucking T3 and shit. Once people see how good she's looking, you get everyone else in the gym. Yeah, jump on board.
Because my wife, I'm not going to mention any names. My wife has friends who go to the same personal trainer, and they still are the size of a Volvo, and it's been years.
That's what I don't get, because to me, look, I can understand taking people's money. Some just want thing, but to me as a personal trainer, I used to, and I trained some people. You get excited if you see them improving and losing weight. Might just be a little bit, but it's good to see. But I would feel guilty if I was taking your money for a year or two and you're exactly the same as when I started with you a year ago. I'd be like, what am I doing? You just pay me to talk to you and like be your friend in the gym pretty much? Or
no, absolutely.
And like I said, we've dieted before too, because I've given people, not even like contest diet, you don't go that extreme, just give someone a healthy eating plan, just having to eat cleaner foods. And just by getting rid of preservatives, switching over to cleaner foods, you're going to drop a bit of weight just from fluid and all that sort of shit. When you give them a clean diet and they don't budge, they're fucking cheating, because it's impossible not to. I've given you cleaner food, you're doing cardio and training, you're actually the same weight, or you've actually put weight on. So what the fuck are you doing?
Because if you're
I'm not. No, I swear I'm not.
No, wait, let me explain. No, in the morning I have to take my kids to school, so I couldn't get their first meal. And
I just had coffee. And then they had some nuggets, and I ate their leftover nuggets because it's just chicken. I didn't want to see it go to waste.
So you, as a personal trainer, you have to go, okay, well, you know what? At least you know the problem, so you could rectify it next week. Let's get started and train. And this is the attitude you have to have in order to build a clientele. Because if a guy, it might work with some guys, like some guy, maybe some guys, that just got out of the military or something, but for the most part, the majority of people, they just want to have a positive experience, and they want to have a personal trainer that they could talk to, and it's positive. And like you said, they're a therapist, and when they're training, you're clapping along, going, "Good job," and that's
you can do it.
Yeah, and that keeps them coming. Then you actually build a bond, and they don't want to leave you, even though you're not making any progress.
Rachel wanted to start training with me at home, and she quit. She quit. You lasted how many days?
Didn't last half an hour.
She didn't last half an hour. Then the next day when we went training, I was training, and she sat on the floor with a cigar and tequila. You know what she said? But she's got dumbbells, right? She's doing this. And I said, you can go heavy. She's like, no, I can't. I said, you're not even straining. It's like you had like 5, 10 pounds. You just keep doing this. I said, on your last rep was as easy as your first rep. Go a little bit heavier. Don't tell me what to do. These are heavy.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, then they don't. Yeah, they know it's the gods.
Well, I'm trying to help you. I know you didn't ask me to train you, but when I can see you could do more and push yourself harder, you got the shits and you go,
and okay, so that brings me to another point, which is fantastic. I've noticed where the gym I go to is where I live. Where I live in New Jersey is my area is mostly white, but where the gym that I go to about 15 minutes away, it's mostly Hispanic. And that's where all the good gyms are. That's where Signature is. That's where there's a Gold's there. There's an LA Fitness.
They probably have the nicest gardens too in front of the gym.
And for some reason, they're all in that neighborhood that is Hispanic now. And I've noticed this. And it's actually really funny.
They got a car wash at every gym also.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. So I've noticed that white women and black women don't like to listen to their husbands in the gym or their boyfriends in the gym. But Hispanic women will listen to their husbands or boyfriends in the gym. even if they have no fucking clue what they're talking about.
And my man know everything. He's smart.
And it's
they know it all.
I literally refer to it as the blind leading the blind. Because I could see, sometimes I just watch in amazement and I go, how he's going to make this woman kill herself. It's just unbelievable.
And each week they get bigger and bigger because they have a good workout together as husband and wife. Then they go home and have quesadillas and
have 12 more kids.
It's healthy, isn't it? It's chicken and cheese and nachos.
Yeah. And the husbands never look any good. They always have dad bods. They never look like.
You notice a lot of them. Nothing against them, but they do. I did notice when I went to one gym, there's a lot of Mexicans. They love wearing the tight tank tops or the tight shirts, like those compression tight tops.
Yeah. Yeah, and they think and they think everything is a steroid. They think creatine is a steroid. They think whey protein is a steroid. They think vitamins. I don't take none of that shit. I don't take none of that protein powder. Nothing. I don't take nothing of that shit. I'm all natural. And it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, man, holy shit.
Taco.
Yeah, but I've seen like couples in the gym, and I'm like, what are you trying to? And they will. A Spanish woman from like Colombia, Brazil, Hispanic. Mm-hmm. They will literally follow their boyfriends or husbands off a cliff into a valley of fire. Mm. And a white woman will literally will tell you to shut up before she gets into a fight with a man.
She'll start a fight with a man, then you have to finish it.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. It really is.
That was like this yesterday, right? Because the trucks sometimes at the front of my house, I have a lot of trees. So sometimes trucks will park there in the shade. And I get annoyed because I'll park right in front of my gate and leave the engine running. I'm like, oh, you fucking noisy bastard. Just because it's a back road. So I put these signs up. And my old friend Paul was here. And I'm inside. The next thing I hear, Lee. I'm like, what? He goes, get out of here. Some guy parked his truck. And I told him I'd get my son. He said, go get your fucking son. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. He's starting fights.
Christ.
So he's actually parked down the road a bit. So I go out and I walk up to the car. I said, oh, you're okay. You're not down near the gate. This is the guy who's sitting in his truck. He looks up. He goes, oh, g'day. I follow you.
Well, that's good that happens to you. It don't happen to me. 9 times out of 10, I would be getting into a fight. It's unfucking.
Yeah, so he was a fan. I think he said he had to burn off. He came from the club down the road a bit and something come on his truck where you got to burn the diesel off or something. He goes, he was on the freeway. He could do it while he's driving, but he had to pull over to do it.
Yeah.
I said, you're okay. He's like, oh, thanks. But I'm thinking, Paul's trying to start fights and he tells me to come out. Then the guy ends up being a fan. I'm like, hey.
Well, that's a good thing. That's actually really cool that happens to you. But yeah, I mean, all right, that's another topic. But I don't understand why anybody would want to do that. You don't know the person that you're arguing with. You have no idea what he's been through. You don't know who he is. You don't know.
Well, at least in Australia, we know they don't really have guns in Australia, so he could pull out a knife or a machete. That's about it.
And that's even worse over here. It's like unless you get to a certain age where you say to yourself, unless it's really unless it's really serious, just walk away. Exactly. Words shouldn't hurt you at a certain age anymore. Like words don't bother me anymore. I
actually find it funny when they say shit. And normally when you find it funny, it actually annoys them more when you don't get mad or respond to them. Absolutely. They're like, I've called him every name under the sun and said I'm fucking his mother. And you just go, she's good, isn't she? I just put it back on him. I'm like, yeah, she's good, huh?
Yeah. Now, another thing to get back onto that, another thing that annoys the hell out of me about personal trainers is
I feel like I'm your therapist today. You're just getting out what annoys you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, that was really frustrating because I saw this over the weekend. This was one thing that really fucking frustrated me. Spotting. I guess they don't teach you how to spot. Because there was a guy, he was a trainer, said trainer on his back, so on and so forth. And,
well, of course, if it says that on the shirt, then hey,
yeah, definitely a trainer.
You should say, what are you, a fucking dog trainer? What the
fuck? So he had, and I'm dead serious, I'm not making this up, this is the God's honest truth. He was making the guy do incline dumbbell presses, which is fine, incline chest dumbbell presses, which is fine. But for some fucking reason, I don't know why, he was only spotting him on one side. He only had one hand on his left elbow. His right hand, he was just
his strong arm, was it? You only need one on the left side.
And I was just
but that would throw you off. And then if someone just spotted you one side, you'd be like, oh.
Yeah, and I'm just like watching this. I go, why? Why in the world would you fucking do that? And another thing that I saw, which was fantastic. This was fantastic. In the squat rack, right? In modern squat racks, you could squat on the inside, or you could change it or squat on the outside, right? Now, I'm not a big fan of squatting on the outside because you don't have safety racks.
Well,
okay.
Ours have the ones you can put on the outside as well, but sometimes people never use them for some reason.
Right. So if you Jordan, what's up, dude? If you squat on the inside, at least you have the safety racks that go across. And so there was a female trainer. She's very young, and this guy, she has this guy squatting, and it was a plate. It wasn't a lot, but it was a lot for him. Okay, it was a lot for him. And she had him squatting outside the rack with no safety bars, and she was spotting him from the bar. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man.
You ain't saving anything. If he goes down, you ain't grabbing that bar.
It's just,
you're going down with him.
At that point, it's just common sense. Like, don't you see how the apparatus is formed? Don't you see how the equipment is made? Like, at that point, it is like, now you're just plain stupid.
But do you think there's schmoes too, though? Because I've seen in gyms where some guys, they can be like sort of husky, like truck driver looking. So, they're somewhat strong or whatever. And yet they'll have this pretty little personal trainer in a tights and shit. I'm thinking, why wouldn't you have a guy train you and push you hard? You got this little girl who ain't going to do shit to spot you or whatever. So this must just be about having to pay her just to spend an hour with her staring at a box and ass while she's while she's like standing over your head fucking spotting you while you do it. Could you bench press again? Yeah, just stand behind me, spot me.
Yeah, matter of fact, that you're 100% right, because there's a girl in my gym. There's two sisters that are personal trainers. One talks to me all the time. The other one doesn't say hello for some fucking reason, whatever. And the one that says hello to me is incredible body, incredible shape. I mean, she's beautiful, the girl. And you're right, she does have a lot of guy trainers. And you would think that he would want a guy trainer. But you're 100% right. It's like, now, don't get me wrong. Out of all the personal trainer, she's probably the best one there. But you're right. If you're a big dude, you would think that you would want a guy to train you. But I think it has a lot to do with that. I think you're 100% right. Like, if it's like when a guy goes to get a haircut, he'd rather have a hot girl fucking cut his hair than some dude. I think it's the same concept. I really do. I think you hit the nail on the head. It's like, well, if I'm gonna pay somebody, I want to be around a beautiful woman. I don't want to be around some fucking smelly grunt. But and this seems to be, I think what it falls into, personal training, is it falls into basically building a clientele, being likable, being a therapist, and having people come back. And the progress really isn't the main source of income. It doesn't really. Just
about you being happy and positive every time they come and see you.
Right. Exactly.
You've got to be, yes, let's go, team. We can do it. Looking fantastic. We're going to have a good one today. Let's go push it. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, it's right. It's like the NBA versus the WNBA.
Yeah. And by the end of the day, you're drained mentally because you're using all these energy to try pick these people up and keep them positive. At the end of the day, you're so drained. You're like, oh, fucking hell.
Well, you're like at the end of the day, you're like.
Exactly.
No, the analogy I made was the NBA versus the WNBA, where the NBA, the head trainer, is a psychopath, telling the guys, get on your fucking mind, get off your ass. And the women are always very positive. Come on, girls. We can
if anyone throws a dildo, just ignore it. Pretend you don't see it. We know we don't like those things. Not if they're attached to men anyway, but just ignore it.
Yeah, that's the best part about the WNBA.
If only they'd throw pocket pussies, I would be in heaven.
Oh God, could you imagine that? That'd be fucking great. Oh God. But yeah, man, I think that's the major problem. Because I see these people all the time in the gym with these personal trainers, and they don't look any better from a year
Like
ago.
you said, it's probably in all walks of life, personal training, every job. They have, like you said, the experts who really know what they're doing, and the ones who go, yeah, I watched that on YouTube. I can do that. Then they go out and start doing shit.
Yeah. Because a real trainer.
You can put YouTube on and watch us if you want.
Yes, we're very sexy. Very, very sexy.
Watch us on YouTube if you want.
Thank you, Gene. I'm glad you like the show. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. Or madam. I don't know if it's
Gene.
or madam. I apologize, but I'm glad that you like the show.
Gene, Jean, is it? Or
yes, I don't know. But
could that be Jean or could it be Jean in French?
Maybe he's from Montreal. Holy shit.
Jean.
But yeah, because a real trainer that really wants to see progress, that you're paying a lot of money. When you pay somebody like, an Aceto, a Palumbo, a George Farah, he's gonna fucking come down on. They're gonna come down on you like gangbusters if you don't do what they tell you.
But that's like the contest and that sometimes. But I just like the average person too. I understand, but it's like if you don't know what you're doing, and it's like, what a dog crying at. Oh, there's another dead black snake in the yard the other day.
Black snake?
Yeah.
Really? It didn't. What kind of snake was it? Was it another point?
The red belly black snake, the ones that bit him before.
Fucking bit you.
I was mowing. It's when I was mowing the other day, and Paul had the little hand mower going around the caravan. And he started yelling out. I'm like, "What now?" Yeah, it was on the grass, but the dogs didn't seem to get bit, but the snake was chewed in half. So
somebody got them. So Holly,
at least they learned to go for the middle, not the head.
Oh, good. Well, my dog one time chased a fucking skunk. This was when I had Hercules. There was the big pit. I had a 100-pound pit bull.
Did he get sprayed by the skunk?
Oh, dude, it was unbelievable.
It's a weird smell, isn't it? That skunk smell.
He comes in the house. I'm like, what the fuck? He stunk out the whole fucking house. I had to order this special shampoo to rinse, because no matter how many times I fucking gave him a bath, he stunk. But Holly, what's the question you want to ask Lee? I don't know what the Vegemite. I have no idea what that fucking means.
Vegemite.
Yeah. So
Vegemite,
tell me.
It's a spread that you put on toast. It's like Nutella, but it's Vegemite. It's made of like yeast and salt. I'll bring some to Nashville.
Is it something you only get in Australia or something?
You get Promite or Marmite in different countries, but Australia is, it's Vegemite. It's Australian. It's an acquired taste, but I'll bring it to Nashville, and we'll all put a teaspoon on. We'll put a teaspoon in the jar and get it out, and we'll all eat a teaspoon on camera.
Okay, cool. I'm actually very, very much looking forward to Nashville. And what's funny is that I'm just looking forward to hanging out with you at the fucking expo.
Yeah.
We'll
go down and annoy Jay Cutler.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see how long the lines get for you.
Yeah, probably not.
I could sit.
One last time, but it all depends. Because it's funny because here's a funny one. Where was I once? Jay was somewhere and I was there, but Jay was meant to be there at like 1 to 3, and I got there at like 9 or something. So I was there from like 9 to 3 because I've had a whole day where I'm just sitting in a room doing nothing. So I'll get there early. So I'll have the huge long line going out the door coming up. So by 1, 2 o'clock, your line's not that big anymore because you've been there since 9 o'clock.
Right.
And people come over and go, "Oh, Lee, I feel sorry for you. You don't have many people here, but Jay's got a big line over there." And I'm looking at everyone in line thinking, "They've already been here, you cunt. Fuck off." That's what people do. They come over when you've only got a few people there and go, "Oh,
I'm going to sit right next to you, and I'm going to pretend all those people are there for me.
You can do the photos for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. Fuck
just
that.
Make sure, just sit somewhere. Every photo I take, you're in the background.
Oh, yeah, photo bombing it.
So when they tag me, you'll be in the background of everyone, just sticking your head out.
I think I'm gonna bring a, what do you call it with me? One of those little jugs and put some fucking tequila in it, so make the day go by a little faster.
That'll make it more entertaining, won't it?
Yeah, that's for sure. And but I can't. Yeah, I got to message Sid and see if he's. It's in June. I mean. Yep. It's already going to be April next week,
I know last time we stayed there was 2 hotels right near one another, and it was only like a couple of blocks to the gym too, but it was called the One. The One. And like someone got me a room there, goes, because this is where Jay stays. I went, oh, and it was pretty fancy, of course. It was all these wooden, it's like very organic wooden fucking rooms and bath towers. I think, of course, Jay stays here.
Is Jay cool like you? Like, does he hang out with people that aren't famous like you do, or he has to be around people that are always famous?
No, I think Jay just, he's Mr. Perfect. He tries to put on that front till I bring him back down to earth.
He did come on my channel.
Like, shut up, Jay. Come on.
He did come on my channel when I first started the bodybuilding channel. The interview is on here. If you guys go back far enough, it's here. It's on this channel. And what was funny is that the first half of the interview, I was really talking to him about how real estate and how he made his money in real estate.
Right.
I didn't get to bodybuilding till like the second half, and that's probably why I didn't get many views, because people are like, "Fuck wants to talk about real estate." Because I was asking him about how he got into residential, and then from that to commercial real estate, and how he made his money from his investments and whatnot.
Yeah. I think Chris helped him a lot, didn't he? Chris Aceto sort of helped him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Chris is big into
real estate and that. Yeah,
real estate. Yeah.
Well, back then, you fucking go back to the 90s and more, it wasn't bad. But the way things are now to invest in any real estate, you got to have a fucking fortune to begin with.
Yeah.
Diesel right now, diesel here, because my Humvee's diesel, because of the war, of course, they got to use some excuse to put petrol up.
Yeah, tell me.
Diesel is $3 a litre, so that's $12 a gallon of diesel.
Thank you. Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. Normal petrol is.
Wow.
I just put petrol in the Jeep today. Half a tank was $80. It's $2.82 a litre, so that would be 2 for 8. That'd be like $12
a gallon
for a gallon for petrol. 98.
Holy shit! What about regular
and
gas?
They're rationing it too, because some of the farmers, they're saying, can't go fill up their trucks or machinery because diesel's low. But yet our government keeps saying we don't have a fuel crisis, but I think they said 66 gas stations now in different areas are shut because of no petrol. Even though they say we've got reserves here and shit, it's all they're just gouging us for money, you fucking pricks.
I mean, the gas did go up a little bit here. I'm not going to lie about that. That's for sure. It went from like $2 and change to $3 and change, but that's just regular
but
gas.
That's still like under $1 a litre for you still.
Yeah. What's funny is I don't know what a diesel is, because I never have to.
Yeah, well, diesel's all the byproduct. Diesel's like the shit waste product of petrol and shit. So it's like cheapest thing to make, but yet it's.
Even when I have to use the truck at work, because I'm in New York City, now all the fucking trucks are electric. Like, it's like everything is electric. So, they installed all the electric chargers in right at the.
The cheapest I saw would probably be E10. E10's like $2.50 a litre, so you're looking at $10 a gallon still for E10.
Wow, yeah, it's just unfucking believable, man. But I understand it should be, according to what I understand, it should be dropping relatively soon. So we'll see what happens. But I think you're right. I think basically they just use any excuse to increase the fucking.
Oh yeah, government gets more money, gets more. Some truck driver said he filled up his truck, and he paid $680 tax. Because our fuel gets taxed here. They call it a fuel excise or something, where so much money from every dollar goes to the government. So you get tax on the fuel, but then you have to pay GST, which is tax on whatever it comes to. So and then you got to pay income tax, so you get hit again from your wages from the fuel.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's unbelievable. All right, let's try to get back on topic. I have a question for you, sir.
Okay.
What was the worst? What happened? What'd you say?
Has it got to do with personal training? No?
Yes. So I try to stay on course.
Okay.
What was the worst thing you've ever seen a personal trainer do at the gym?
I'll probably just say similar to what you've seen. Either try and give their client too much weight and spot them incorrectly.
Okay.
But then tell them they're doing a good job and still keep spot. Like when they can't do anymore, and now you just see the personal trainer or he's lifting the bar, he goes, and then he's struggling. Then he'll go, you got one more. And I'm thinking, how the fuck you done? Well, I did that to a guy once. I was spotting him, right? And I'm thinking, fuck me, Dad. After the second one, I'm thinking, fuck, I'm starting to do it. I said, good, I went to put it back. He goes, no, one more. I'm like, you haven't got one more? He goes, yes, I do. I went, okay, let's let it go. I went,
what happened? Thought you said you had it.
Yeah, come on.
Holy
yes,
shit.
Okay, then show me.
Yeah,
like, I'm going to help you a little bit, but I'm not going to lift the whole bloody thing. But
that's ridiculous. Yeah. And for some reason, spotting has become something of the past. I don't understand why it's so difficult for
but
personal
they don't
trainers.
even watch though. You watch people that are spotting. Like someone could be doing the bench press, and their mate will either be here on his phone.
Oh, that's the
or he's just like this, looking around the gym.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, yeah. It's on spot. Like, Jesus, pay attention, man. It's unbelievable.
Exactly. No, they don't.
Holy shit. Is it and even where the hand placement, like I said, I've seen people spot somebody squatting and they're holding it by the bar and there'll be 2, 3, 4 plates on there.
Or sadly, like you said, it'll be a young girl spotting her boyfriend or husband, and the weight he's using, you're thinking, love, you ain't gonna if that comes down. I know you're there for moral support, but if he physically needs help, you ain't gonna be helping him.
Yeah, right. You know, I mean, it's just I've seen. It used to be everybody knew how to spot, you know? And I think the biggest problem is the fact that most people go to these commercial gyms, so they don't learn, you know? Because if you go to like, you know, a Signature or a Diamond Gym by me, you know, they know how to spot, they know, you know, whatnot. But, you know, you see people do the dumbbell press and they're spotting you by the wrists, and I go, what?
Pulling up from there.
Yeah, and I go, oh, Jesus Christ! I just don't, you know, it just blows me away, you know, unreal. Or I'll do, you know, close grip bench, and I say, okay, you got to give me a spot, and they grab inside where I'm gonna grab and it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's not. This isn't. I really think
you go outside. Didn't think outside the box.
Yeah. You know, and I've come to terms with the fact that I think if you think that people are going to get smarter, be able to solve problems easier, and IQ is going to go up, you're sadly mistaken.
But even someone passing you a dumbbell can be wrong, because I was doing.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
I was doing 180s once, and I had my training partner Kurt hand me one. We got this other kid to hand one, and of course they're big. I'll grab them out here. But then Kurt will bring it in with me. Like, he'll hand it to me because it's long and wide. But he's still got his hands on when I bring it here. The young kid, I grabbed the 180 out here. Then he just let go of it. It was like,
yeah, it's like no common sense.
I just dropped it. I'm thinking, I ain't flying 180. So once he let go, I could just feel my chest go down. I just dropped it on the floor like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, they don't get it, you know? Or if you stand. What I do a lot of times is I stand, if I'm doing heavy dumbbells, I'll stand the dumbbell upright and I go, just put one on my lap. Right? So all they have to do is like literally lift it, put them but they'll grab it from the handle and I go, what are you?
I know.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well, they'll grab it from the ends and give it to you when you're laying down, but they'll somehow come in and twist it the wrong way. So you're trying to twist your hand to grab it this way because they're turned it that way. Like, what the fuck you doing? Just settle in my hand like this.
You just gave me an idea. I think I'm going to do a tutorial on how to spot with every movement. I think I'm going to do that pretty soon, because it is a forgotten art on how to spot somebody, you know. I used to do this. When I used to train at a hardcore gym when I lived in Staten Island, and if I'd go to there was a gym called it was Pump and Iron Gym, or there was a Gold's or whatnot. I used to say, all right, I got it up, help me up on 3. And then just stay with me. And they knew exactly what to do. And now I say that and they will look at me like, or they'll look at me like I'm retarded. Or have you ever had this? Have you ever asked somebody for a spot and they tell you no because it's too heavy? But
generally I've always just had like a friend or someone, so they never said that.
I
say that to people now. If somebody asks me for a spot, I'm like, well, I can try, but I got a fuck shoulder. So if you don't get it up, I said, I ain't helping you. They go, okay.
You're on, buddy.
I'm giving you a warning right now. This shoulder's fucked. So if you come down with it, I'm not be able to do much apart from moral support. Breathe shallow while it's on your neck. It's okay.
But at least you're honest with the guy. I'd prefer that.
Yeah.
I prefer, because there have been times where, like, you know, I'll using over 100-pound dumbbells, And I was never a super duper strong guy. And I'll ask, for a spot, and a lot of times they'll just say, I don't know how, or I've never spotted anybody that heavy. And at least they give me that. At least they give me that.
Say, let me show you, my son.
Yeah. Or because I'd rather have that than the mysterious look on their face when they walk over.
They go, okay.
And I gotta literally go, dude, do you know how to spot? Because if you don't worry about it. I'll get somebody else.
Yeah, I think I do. And the whole way through, you'll sit, you're thinking, this cunt's not going to help me at all.
What the fuck did I just do? Yeah, it's unbelievable. Because a lot of times, when you're in the zone, you want to get those, forced reps.
Mm-hmm. But you don't know just enough how to give enough to. You don't want to. I've had it before where even just psychological, you could be pressing a bar back in the day and someone just puts their finger, you could be struggling. Someone just puts their hand, someone puts their hand there, you go, and you're like, did you help? And they're like, no, but it's like psychological. Yeah. But then you will get the idiot where you are struggling, then they go, and they rip it off you. You're like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, not that much. Just help me a little bit if I need it. Don't just take all the weight.
Yeah, exactly. And I have to tell them that. And it's funny that you said that because a lot of times I have to say to them, I have to say, okay, look, just keep your hands on my elbows or keep your hand on the bar.
And just enough to keep it moving. Sort of don't let it come to a dead stop. Yeah.
Right. And I go, it's a mental thing. If I know your hands are there, it's, the weight's going to go up. And I have to explain.
I was like that with squatting when I used to squat over 6 plates. Only because I don't wear a belt, but sometimes when I'm standing there with the weight on my back, your hips would just sort of go side to side a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So I just get my friend to put his hands on my hips, not help me. But psychological, it's the same. It's like, because I know he's there, I just felt safer and I could just focus on the squatting. So a lot of time it's just psychological, just knowing someone's there.
It is. It's 100% psychological. I don't squat much anymore. If I squat, I use the hack squats. But when I used to squat, the most I ever squatted, like I've never squatted 6 plates, but the most I've ever squatted was 5 plates. I would make sure that I was inside the squat rack with the safety bars, low enough so that I could do a full range of motion, but high enough that if I have to drop the weight, I won't kill myself. And I would have somebody spot me from the waist, not the bar. What are you going to do when somebody, what are you going to do with 5-6 plates on and you think you're going to
hold it, do a shrug?
Yeah. What do you think it's going to fuck? It's just, sometimes it's just,
sadly, didn't we see, was it last year? Was it last year where that kid squatted and the person didn't spot him and he fell forward and broke his neck, didn't it? The bar cracked his neck.
He fucking died. Yeah, I did a video on it. Kid fucking died. And that's why I don't understand why you see these.
You've seen it on bench presses too, where it fucking gets him in the neck or the chest and fucking.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Lee and John in Nashville, and don't charge me for a picture. I'm not going to charge you for a picture, Nico. I don't know about Lee, but I'm certainly not charging. If you want a picture with me, holy shit.
I only charge for if they want a sign. I don't charge for someone just to take a photo with me, but if they wanted a signed photograph, like a 10 by 8, they charge for them. But I don't charge. I don't charge just for a photo.
No, I don't charge. You know what's funny? Because we're almost done, but I talked to Joe.
I'll tell you when we're fucking done, all right?
That's right. Son of a bitch. I actually spoke to Joe Zapata this weekend. And he's a huge wrestling fan.
Oh, yeah. He's in the wrestling.
He goes to all the. And we would talk. And there's a video out of John Cena and somebody, he's speaking. He's at a. What's
that, the latest one? He tells him he's got cancer or something, and he goes down and hugs him.
Yeah. And you know what Joe Zapata told me? John Cena gets paid $75,000 to do a public appearance.
Shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, that hug was not sincere, dude. He got paid $75,000 to hug.
But I think he's pretty sincere because, I've met him a few. He actually did an interview. I was in an Iron Man mag, I think, and they asked him who was his favorite bodybuilder, and he said Lee Priest, and he goes,
he faces with you now. That's it.
And he said, Lee Priest doesn't realize what a big fan of his I am. So when he came to Australia, and I went to see him, and he signed me a picture, he's like, thank you for all the inspiration, Lee. And that, then when he was on stage, someone said, the wrestling, that, did you ever think of bodybuilding and that? And he's like, yeah, I did. But then that guy down there come along and I figured, no way. He's like, Lee Priest turned up on the scene. He's like, no.
Yeah, I believe John Cena wanted to be a bodybuilder first.
Yeah, well, Ed had him working at Gold's Gym on the front counter.
Oh,
and
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Ed told him to go into the wrestling and check that out. See, but he's I do know out of all the Make-A-Wishes, he does the most every year. Like he's like way up there in the Make-A-Wishes. He's like the number one.
Well, that's good. At least he gives back.
Yeah,
but let's not.
He's pretty sincere when he does that type of stuff. He is,
Okay,
even though he gets paid a lot of money for those type of things. But I know the Make-A-Wish ones where he just goes to hospitals and that he's not paid for. And I think he's like the number one. I think if you Google, I think he does like 400 or more a year or so. So.
Oh, good. That's good. You know, we kind of need more celebrities like that, to be honest with you. But you know, when Joe told me to get 75 grand for appearances, I'm thinking to myself, God damn, I would have hugged everybody in the audience for 75.
Yeah. I'll have to. I know Sid knows the numbers, but when we're off air, I can tell you there's a few people in this industry who ask that much.
Jesus Christ, get the fuck.
And some get it. Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? The fuck out of here. Who's got you're out of your fucking mind. I don't know. Maybe it's me, man. I don't understand how somebody could ask me to go someplace and pay me that much fucking money.
There's one or two in bodybuilding that I know of who get 100,000 to go turn up somewhere.
Get the fuck out. Are you serious? Who in bodybuilding? Like an actual bodybuilder or an influencer?
Bodybuilding.
Jesus Christ almighty.
I do know there's a couple of influencers I know, let's just say, to go somewhere. I'll tell you when we finish recording. Because even when I got told, I'm like, are you kidding me? They asked that and they get it? And then I'm like, fuck me, I wouldn't even have the hide to ask that.
Jesus Christ, man. And all I want is a goddamn fucking sponsor for a couple of $100 a month. Jeez, I can't even get that. Holy shit.
I launching in Nashville. I've partnered up with a company here, and we're probably going to have the Lee Priest pre-workout.
Oh, very nice, very cool,
which will be called Crucified.
Very cool. I like it.
And then the BCAA drink. The drink will be called Holy Water. And we're coming up with the labels, but we could be releasing the 2 flavors of the pre-workout at Nashville. So
very nice. Very nice.
Maybe when it starts doing well, I'll sponsor you.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because you want to hear something funny?
They were like, why is Lee on the show again? Because he pays me to be on. The only way I get on podcasts, I pay to go on.
Because I like the old school bodybuilding clothing stuff. And I ordered a couple of shirts, and they never came.
In your shoulder video that came up, you're wearing the old school yellow one.
Yeah, I actually ordered that shirt in a couple of different colors. Ordered my wife a shirt because I just like it. So I ordered them and I never received them. So I called them. I left a message for them, and I was like, and they texted me back. Yep. We never received the order. So I reordered them, and I go, you love the clothes. I wear them on my podcast. I wear them to the gym. I send them the podcast, and they go, oh, great, love it, thank you, blah blah blah. And I was like, if you're ever thinking about sponsoring a channel, I'm very affordable. Dead silence. That was the last text.
What happened?
No answer after that.
Not another one.
Gene, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hey, guys, a short guy to Lee. You're a great inspiration to keep getting bigger and better. Oh, do I have to send the $5 to Lee now, Gene?
I got another one of these. Got to go pick it up. Why the fuck can't you just leave shit in my letterbox?
Oh, you got to go to like the post office and get it? That's annoying.
Yeah, sorry we missed you.
I know. That's annoying. It's like, dude, if I could just fucking leave it on the stoop like Amazon, for fuck's sake. Nobody's going to take it,
But I think 9:27 a.m. I was home. I might have been vacuuming and didn't hear them. Sometimes these pricks don't even come to your door. They just go, fuck it, leave a card. They're too lazy to come to the door.
I think that's why Amazon is such a goddamn success, because they literally just leave it there, take a picture, send it to you, and go, it's there. And sounds good to me, Well, this weekend is my wife's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. So
where are you going?
Well, she likes this. When we first started dating, I took her to this very famous Italian restaurant in Brooklyn, and where I used to live in my old neighborhood, and she loves the food there. So every year she wants to go back for her birthday. So it's Spumoni Gardens. Some people call it L&B. Spumoni Gardens. It's been there like over 100 years, and so I'm taking her there Sunday, and she's got a full weekend. Saturday, her girlfriend's taking her out. Sunday, I'm taking her out.
Like they're doing like the nails and all that sort of stuff, or beauty salon.
They're going to fucking go have dinner and drink wine. That's what they do.
Yeah, she's coming home sloshed.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's going to be her birthday. Maybe, Friday's her actual birthday, so maybe she owns the salon, so maybe the girls at the salon will probably do that, and then Monday she's going. One of her girlfriends is taking her to the Woodbury.
This is like a whole birthday fucking week, is it? Jesus Christ.
It's unbelievable. So Friday I'll have a cake and everything, and then Sunday I'll take her out.
What sort of cake?
Well, I'm the chocolate freak, so she doesn't like chocolate, so I have to get anything but chocolate. I'll either get her ice cream cake, or this is like
ice cream cakes are the best.
Ice cream cake is really good, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But we've been together. We're together now. We're married 11 years, together 15 years.
Oh, and did you get her a nice gift, or just taking her to dinner?
No, I always buy her something. This year I bought her.
Or do you just stand in front of her and say,
"This is it."
Yeah. What more could you want when you have this? Seriously, come on.
Yeah,
this is good as it gets.
You fucking
take your little Viagra and stand there with a little Woody and go, "This is it, baby. Enjoy." He's doing another 15 years of this.
Yeah,
she'll be there with a wine going, "Oh,
you know what she actually does? She wears glasses, right? So she'll be looking at her phone, right, and she'll wear her glasses like down here, right?
So she'll look over the top of them.
She'll look at my phone, and then I'll stand in front of her naked or something like that, and she'll look at me and go, "Oh," and then just go.
It's like take the glasses off and look again.
Yeah.
I look better without the glasses. With the glasses, she goes, without the glasses. Oh, you look like Brad Pitt.
Nice. Yeah. Meanwhile, it turns out she's fucking farsighted, so but all right, big league.
That's not the look. It's just that comes with.
Yeah, I know. It's and it's every time. It's every time.
What do you say when I stand naked in front of you?
Baby gorilla.
Baby gorilla, she says.
Did she call you baby gorilla?
Yeah.
So wait, as long as you don't get this, when that starts happening, it's over.
You've never done that, have you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Always like
who?
naked.
When I'm naked. Oh, I'm fucking beautiful, she said.
There you go. See, no,
but are you drunk when you look at me naked? Oh, she's not. I was going to say it might be the drink that's. You're beautiful, baby gorilla.
Yeah.
Or she'll tell me to do the swing it.
Do the helicopter.
Do the helicopter.
Oh, yeah. No, she's.
Or you just flap it between your legs like that. Then it go too hard, it hurts.
That's funny. I know. It's funny. I do that, but she does not get. She gets no enjoyment out of it whatsoever. She just rolls her eyes.
You get enjoyment out when I do that? Rachel does. See.
Yeah.
We've only been married 7 years. Maybe when I get 15, she'll be like.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm telling you, when you want to.
Hope that helicopter crashes. Hope that helicopter loses the propeller. with today's fucking medical advancements, it never will. It's you'll have a hard on till the day you die. Yeah.
Between Viagra, Cialis, the injection, the implant, there's no reason not to have a hard on anymore. Testosterone injections, forget it. All right, big league.
How about if you're just in love with your woman and you find her sexy? That should do it, shouldn't it?
Not after 15 years. No.
That's when they say it's not the Viagra you need; it's a new woman. Is it something new?
Now what happens is she has to play with my nipple, rub my left testicle, stick a finger in my ass.
To the right 5 times, and
I go, okay, I'm ready now. All right, we're good.
She watches your training video and tells you how strong you are, and
yeah, exactly. She's got.
I'm ready to go now. Quick.
Yeah.
While the commercial's on, I'll give you 2 minutes of fury that you'll never forget.
2 minutes of fury. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing.
Hold on, baby. That's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's like one of those roller coasters you wait 5 hours in line for, and it's like 1 minute 30 seconds.
Oh, God.
That was it.
That's fucking funny. All right, so your Thursday afternoon, my Wednesday night, we will have Xavier's coming, my friend Ian, Rich from Canada, everybody basically I invited so we could do a Arnold Classic review. Yes.
How big is in it? There's not a lot in it so far. Is there? Or have more jumped in?
As far as I know, no.
Was it six people roughly at the moment?
Yeah, it's not a lot, but
which is weird for 250,000. It's like the second biggest prize money.
You would think I don't get it. I don't get it either. You would think that
even the Detroit show the week after, who the fuck would go to Detroit for an extra 25 grand?
Nobody was there
just to do another show. It's like you're in shape. You dieted down. This one's a week later. Then the Arnold is a week after that. What the fuck?
Fucking go. I mean, seriously. I don't know why Nick could
that would have been Detroit would have been an easy qualification. Then he could have shut it down before the.
That's right. I think Mo Food is doing UK. I'm pretty sure he's doing UK. Yeah. I know Blessing's doing it. I know Andrew Jack is doing it. I know Akeem
Hope Wesley beats Mike Sommerfeld.
If Mike can make weight, I mean, this will be the third show if he can't make weight, But we'll see. Hopefully, Wesley's got an amazing classic physique. He really does, and he seems to have found the formula. But we'll talk about all this stuff my Wednesday night, your Thursday.
Yeah, let's not talk about it all now. We'll save it.
Really. I know. I got to save it for fucking.
Save the excitement, people. Oh, there's another money. Is that a donation for you there?
Yes, it's for $5, but it says for you. I'm gonna have to Venmo you $5. It says, "Hey guys."
In Australia, that's probably $7 something.
We'll see what happens.
That will get me. That wouldn't even get me a gallon of fuel. But thank you.
Yeah, good enough. All right, Big Lee, thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it, brother.
Thank you.
And I'm going to message you in a little bit because I want to know who those bodybuilders are.
Oh, yes.
I'll talk to you later, bro.
Bye.